This video is for adult collectors. Today I got a G1 Beyblade package from Amazon. Inside was Driger, as well as Dronzer Spiral. They're in different packaging. One is the Hasbro version of the Dronzer remake for Beyblade X, and the other one is the Driger remake. Comes straight from Takara Tomy. So, cool thing they have in common, it's got the 25th anniversary logo on the side. In case you didn't know, it's this year, 2024, is the 25th anniversary of Beyblade. Also the 40th anniversary of Transformers. I wonder if we'll see both the 25th Beyblade logo and the Transformers 40th logo on the Transformers Beyblade crossover tops we're getting soon. Hope those come before Anime Expo, since there's a Beyblade X booth there. There's going to be a Beyblade panel as well, and I want to bring the Transformers Beyblades to Anime Expo. Whoops. Wobbled the camera there. The backs are kind of similar. They both got stats on the back. Oddly enough, the Amazon put their warehouse sticker on this one, but on the Hasbro release. I guess that's because they do this for Japanese import stuff that don't have a lot of English on them, and don't need to do it for the Hasbro version of the Beyblade X remake for Dronzer. Let's see. Sides are different. I mean, the other side we haven't looked at yet. This is the app, and this shows the contents. This one actually doesn't come with its own launcher. You'll notice that this is very similar to the Takara Tomy release for Dronzer. Similar packaging as the Dronzer we got straight from Takara Tomy. And at the bottom we see some info from Hasbro, and I guess this is probably similar info for Takara Tomy. Just like with Dronzer, we got some unique instructions here. Actually, I'm uploading my Dronzer Spiral video first. It's still uploading as I'm recording this one, but at least this one seems tough. The way to fold it up is more straightforward and obvious, as I'm trying to collapse this to get it to fit into whatever container I put it in. Anyways, wherever I choose to file it away. Anyways, it shows you how to put the stickers on. These are unique instructions for Driger, just like we got with Dronzer, because it tells you how to put on the stickers, as well as some general information about Beyblade X. So take a look at the Bay itself. Here it is. I will notice that the sticker is a bit trickier to put on Driger. Dronzer was much more straightforward. You just had to push it, the edge of the sticker against this rim. The space here is much wider, so it'll probably be more difficult to... It's tougher to get this sticker centered as opposed to just pushing the edge of Dronzer sticker against the wall of this circle space. So do be careful. You can see it's a little off center. It's closer to the top than the bottom. Also, I think but the other stickers were fairly straightforward, more straightforward to put on. So just get the eye sticker right in here, and for the sticker of the blade, I just put this sticker against this jagged wall here, and then I applied it this way, lining up the shape of the sticker with the blade so it fits in nicely. So compare this to the Burst remake of Driger. So it's a similar sticker. This one has a Japanese because it's the Takara. Came straight from Takara Tomy. Also, the X1 looks more faithful to how it looked in the cartoon. As you can see, picture, hand-drawn picture of it here, and the character who uses it. I don't know who it is. I haven't seen Beyblade. The original Beyblade outside of the first few episodes. So, yeah, color's more accurate. However, what's good about this one is that this doesn't use stickers for the blade. It's sort of tattooed on there. And then we got this sort of you can see they try to remake the look of the weight ring here, whereas we don't see that until you look at the bottom. So the Burst one is in this more translucent color, so it's not as durable. Obviously, it's not metal like this one. I predict this one, it's metal. It's gotta be metal, or else it'll be too light. But I've heard other Baytubers say it's already too light, just like Dronzer was. Paint's gonna wear off as I test this one. This one's when we were frail. It's made of translucent plastic. Another noticeable difference is there's only one sticker on here, and it's placed on here already out of the box, whereas this one, everything about almost this entire design on top is stickers, because putting stickers and cutting parts off sprues is more popular in Japan due to IPs like Gundam. I like to test these two out against each other. So I think the X one's going to win. Although probably won't look as nice after testing with all the paint chipping off. Still, I'll bet the X one is much better, since it doesn't won't burst as easily. We've seen that with pitting the Dronzer from Burst against the Dronzer from X. I mean, Dronzer from Burst versus Dronzer from X. Sorry, I kind of lose track of what I say in the short term. This is actually glass cannon compared to the Burst remake of Dronzer. Or just glass in general. I doubt it's taking on any X Beyblade. This one's got 3 tips. I'm going to test out all of them. First, I'll start with the smallest. First, I'm going to test out the narrowest tip. Right. Let's move on to the wider one. Whoops, it keeps wanting to fall off. Let's try that. Pro Series Burst Launcher. Ouch. Only did it hurt, but trying to grab the X Driger hurt my hand. Because usually when it bursts, I try to grab the spinning launcher before it damages the burst parts, because it takes longer to grab the parts from the burst one. I mean the bursted bay. Let's do this. Widest tip now. Right. X1. Now I really want to see more G1 Beyblade remakes in Beyblade X. They outclass their burst counterparts. And also, I would like to see some Metal Fusion, Metal Gen remakes. That's a no-brainer, because they both got the metal rims. Anyways, let's move on to other X Beyblades. So let's actually put it against the other existing G1 remake in Beyblade X Driger. It's got a balance type tip. Oh, I haven't showed you this yet, but Driger's actually got this same tip as the Leon Claw. Anyways, let's do this. All right, Driger 1. It's so I'm gonna put it out against a Driger Spiral. This time, hold on. All right, this time it's gonna use a not only different color but different tip. This is the tip from Leon Claw. So they got different bit tips now. So let's each other. I mean, they got similar bit tips now. Right, and Driger 1 again. Let's pit it against Hammer Incendio. I'll do that next, so I don't call it the wrong name later on. Oof. Right, let's see. I would actually like to try the same battle again, since I think Driger landed on top of Hammer Incendio. That would obviously weaken its spin. Or both of them. Put on Rod Wizard. Actually, Rod Wizard kind of reminds me of Orko from He-Man Masters of the Universe. That's not gonna win. Oof, seems like Driger just can't catch a break. In my video, maybe this one, Drawn Buster, or maybe called Buster Drawn when it gets released by Hasbro over here. Seems even against Drawn Buster, it's struggling. And Drawn Buster is also not one of the best Beyblades in X. Oh. It's just against Sora Phoenix. This is the same tip from the Dronzer Spiral. I just switched the tips. Before it had the one from Leon Claw, so I sort of switched the tips between Leon Claw, Sora Phoenix, and Dronzer Spiral. Anyways, let's see how it does. I mean, Driger blade is very sharp. It's just too bad it doesn't do so well against other Beyblades. That was way too quick. I will try that battle again. Whoops. So should be careful here. Yeah, so Sora Phoenix was close to dead. And it still won. Let's try the Sora Phoenix. This is the stock combo, which means the combination you get out of the box. So I think would have a better chance of prevailing here. Well, it looks like it still won't. Alright. What else could I try? Sphinx Cowl, the black one. Yeah, it looks like, well, they're both sort of toppling, but Driger is slowing down. Right, now let's try against the white Sphinx Cowl. So, and I've said this before, but it's got a different tip. The tip isn't really different from the one it comes with. I just used the tip from Tail Viper because the white tip broke. Want to use, put a similar tip on it. Oof. Driger just can't catch a break. Alright, gonna try that battle again. I thought it ended way too quick. It actually won for once, but also lost the, I guess, the same way. So that's not good. Alright. Now let's try Leon Claw. Actually, it's feeling a bit hot in here. I'll turn on the AC. Alright, time to start Leon Claw. Next, as I said previously, it's using the same bit tip. The bit tip from Sora Phoenix. Driger just can't catch a break. At least it consistently beat its X counterpart. Let's try Lance Knight. It's the flat tip version. Try it out against the gear ball one. And it's self-destructed. Alright, Driger looks like it's already slowing down. It's gonna lose, though. Yeah. Alright, let's try against tall stamina version. Throw Driger there. Alright, lucky one. I did launch Driger a bit later. So I'm going to launch these in, try to launch these in quick succession now. Seems you've got to be, you do one with Driger. So let's try a Helm Knight, a defensive tip. Accidentally wobbled my camera a bit too much there. Yeah, it seems. So I can my camera to a better angle again. That should be fine. Now, Arrow Wizard, same with the tip from Sora Phoenix. what was I thinking? I usually use string launchers for attack bays. I guess that camera wobble caused me to not think straight. Oh, I won for once. It's probably because the bit tip that comes with Snow Phoenix is not one of the better tips in X. So, Arrow Wizard, Gear Ball. But this one I will I'll use Ripcord for this. It's more of a defensive bay, I'd say. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Driger keeps faltering against most bays it battles against, or almost all of them, to be more precise. Now, Gale Wyvern. Okay, I think I got lucky there, so try this again. Driver's gonna stall. Let's see how it holds up once Gale Wyvern comes closer. Remember, Driver is a lighter base, so it could not take much to topple it. For dagger drawn. Alright, they did not even make contact. So now they've made contact. The result is fine. And yeah, one. This is actually the weaker tip from the Drawn Buster. So let's pit it against the regular Drawn Buster, the flat tip, and see how it does. Seems like Driger's luckier against Dagger Drawn. Let's try it out. Let's see how it does against Horn Rhino. Horn Rhino lost, but it's got one of the worst tips in X, so let's try it against balance type tip. Okay. Our Driger's finally getting bright now. Let's do Tail Viper with a stamina tip. Okay, I got lucky that time. Let's try it again. Alright, Tail Viper, the regular one. Ouch, that's Driger the one who bursted. Alright, gonna try that again. Ooh, nice. Driger caught a break there, so let's try this again. See if let's get lucky one more time. Okay, so Driger knocked it out last time. I don't think it would outlast Tail Viper if it couldn't knock the other bay out. Alright. Let's try a Tail Viper stamina version. Ouch. You can see Driger's quite roughed up here. I think as it becomes more roughed up, the blade will be sharper, or awakened, as some might say it. Might be winning more Beyblade battles, but for now, let's see how it does against Tail Viper again. So I'm not sure if it's actually you can actually tell how close a bay is to bursting for X. Definitely not as obvious. Let's look at the burst bays. So let's try again. Ooh. Looks like Driger got lucky that time. think it's like drawn buster. You either knock out the other bay or it loses. So let's try this again. Yeah, I was right. Can't outlast. Another X Beyblade. Let's try Chain Incendio. Yeah, and Chain Incendio screwed up really well too. Then Scythe Incendio. Oops. Wow. Let's try again. Oof. Let's try Scythe Incendio, a defensive tip version. Driger's not going to win. Next, I'll try Helm Knight, balance version. Now, Helm Knight, Gear Ball. Oh, there's some dust on here. Okay, once again, Helm Knight, Gear Ball. Okay, that was lucky. Let's put it up against some string launchers. Now Helm Knight, stamina version. Ooh, it was close. Driger couldn't win. Keel Shark. Right. Let's try Air Wizard. Oops. Fell in there. Ow. Ow. Air Wizard really hurt my hand. So that's why they're called Beyblades. Yeah, Drivers. Lose. See how roughed up it is so far. Yep. Expected it's really getting roughed up. For Air Wizard. By the way, this is the Air Wizard using a stamina tip. Air Wizard, gear ball, defensive type. It's try Air Wizard with the tip from Rhino Horn. I think I forgot to mention this, but this Air Wizard I used previously against Driger used a stamina tip. All right. Now, Air Wizard, stamina. Again, this is the Air Wizard bounce tip. Right. Pit it against the OG sword drawn. Looks like Driger got lucky that time. Gonna try it again. And one more time. Try sword drawn with the defensive tip. Alright, so after all those battles, it was brand new when I started this video. It's got some blue on it. I don't know from what. It's got some red, obviously from Sora Phoenix. So this is the end result. Not bad. Much of the top is intact. Not much scraping onto it. I know Sora Phoenix has some of its yellow chipped away, gold paint chipped away after many battles, even though it's on top. Unfortunately, it did even worse against the other X Beyblades than Dronzer, and I feel the problem is, as other Baytubers have said, the blade's too light. Thank God the Transformers X Beyblades aren't going to use the same design as these G1 Beyblade remakes. At least it heavily outclasses its burst counterpart. Made it burst 2 times, it stopped spinning once. So definitely I'm looking forward to seeing more G1 Beyblade remakes in X. Even with all that paint scuffing, these don't burst as easily. At least these black stripes here don't need to be stickered on. Obviously, clings better to the launcher because it has the 3 prongs that go into these 3 slots here. It's made of metal, it's more durable, even if it doesn't weigh as much as the other X Beyblades. These G1 Beyblade remakes look great. The shape is much more faithful to the original because it still captures the look of the white ring over here, which is what we didn't get with its burst counterpart. And as I said in the John's video, I like these shuriken style Beyblades from the first generation of Beyblade. Still a very nice looking Beyblade. You can put it against Johnzer, which is probably its best matchup. And as I've said, blade's pretty sharp. I guess you can. There's probably better combos which would work for this than the tip and ratchet it came with. The bit chips, faithful to the original, as you can see, it looks similar. Both the burst version and this one. So overall, it's a nice looking Beyblade. It may need a better combination to be used against other Beyblades from X. Please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Bye.